On a quiet Friday evening in September 1997, one of the largest cash robberies in American history unfolded inside an armored car company's vault in Los Angeles. The thieves didn't tunnel through walls. They didn't use explosives. They didn't stage a dramatic gun battle. Instead, they relied on something far more valuable: inside knowledge. In less than 30 minutes, the robbers escaped with nearly $18.9 million in cash, setting a record as the largest cash robbery in United States history at the time. But while the robbery was brilliantly planned, it was one small mistake that ultimately unraveled the entire operation. This is the story of the Dunbar armored robbery. The target was the Los Angeles facility of Dunbar Armored, one of the country's leading cash transportation companies. Every day, millions of dollars passed through the vault. Banks, casinos, retail businesses, government agencies. Few locations in Southern California contained more cash on any given day. Security appeared formidable. Reinforced vaults, surveillance cameras, electronic alarms, armed guards, strict employee procedures. But one employee knew every weakness. The robbery's mastermind was Alan Pace III, a regional safety inspector employed by Dunbar. His job gave him detailed knowledge of alarm systems, camera locations, security schedules, employee routines, vault procedures. According to investigators, Pace recruited several trusted associates to carry out the robbery. The group carefully studied the facility and planned the operation to minimize time inside the building. On September 12, 1997, the group entered the Dunbar facility after one employee left a door unsecured, a vulnerability the inside man understood. Once inside, they confronted workers, restrained them, and moved quickly through the building. The robbers knew exactly where the cash was stored. Rather than taking everything, they focused on containers holding large amounts of currency. Within minutes, they loaded approximately $18.9 million into a rented truck and fled. Remarkably, no shots were fired and no one was seriously injured during the robbery. When investigators arrived, they faced a mystery. There was little physical evidence, no obvious signs of forced entry, and a highly organized escape. The Federal Bureau of Investigation joined local investigators in one of the largest robbery investigations of the decade. Detectives quickly suspected that the crime required inside knowledge. Attention turned toward employees with access to security information. Investigators interviewed staff, reviewed employment records, and traced financial activity. Months passed without major breakthroughs. Then a seemingly minor clue changed everything. According to court records, one member of the conspiracy began spending money in ways that attracted attention. Lavish purchases, expensive vehicles, and unexplained wealth raised suspicions. Investigators followed financial leads, conducted surveillance, and gradually connected members of the group. Searches uncovered large amounts of stolen cash hidden in homes and storage locations. In total, authorities recovered a substantial portion of the stolen money, although millions of dollars were never found. The investigation ultimately led to multiple convictions. The Dunbar robbery changed how the armored transportation industry viewed internal security. Companies strengthened employee background checks, access controls, surveillance systems, dual control procedures, internal audits. The case also highlighted a recurring lesson in major financial crimes. Sophisticated security systems can be undermined if trusted insiders abuse their access. The Dunbar armored robbery remains one of the most remarkable thefts in American history. It demonstrated how planning, insider knowledge, and careful timing could defeat even extensive physical security. At the same time, it showed the importance of long-term investigations. The robbery was not solved through a dramatic chase. It was solved through patient detective work, financial analysis, interviews, and evidence gathered over time. Today, the case continues to be studied by security professionals as an example of the risks posed by insider threats and the value of strong internal controls. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth documentaries on famous robberies, criminal investigations, and the true stories that shaped modern law enforcement. Thank you for watching.